Bonjour tout le monde, bienvenue à la point de presse d'après-match pour la match d'ouverture de la Coupe Memorial 2024 présentée par Dow. Good evening everyone, welcome to the press conference after the opening game of the 2024 Memorial Cup presented by Dow. Here with me is the head coach of the Warriors, Mark O'Leary. We are welcome to take any of your questions.
Coach, you seem to have a slow start tonight. It seems a little bit lethargic out of the gate. How do you explain that slow start?
Yeah, I just thought we were just slow all over the ice. They were first to loose pucks, and even when we got the puck, going in the right direction, I just thought we were one and done. We had one guy around it instead of two, and when you do that, you're not going to win many puck battles. And that coupled with some puck management issues, I thought that it got real sloppy there, and the more sloppy it got, I think we just got stubborn, so turnovers through the neutral zone and slow to jump to pucks. It's a bad recipe, and that's where we were at the start. So we'll try to we'll look to be better on Monday.
How about getting the goal there from Jaeger with about a minute and a half left there in the second, then to kind of capitalize and get two more before the end of the period? How important was that stretch for you guys?
Yeah, I thought it was great. That's one thing about this group, that eventually we're going to pick ourselves up and start punching. And I just think that when you have the start that we did, it was too much. But at the end of the day, they played to their identity. They didn't stop. I wouldn't expect anything different, and we'll be better for it on Monday. You get that first one out of the way. Nerves are gone. There's nothing more to think about. It's just hockey now, and we'll get some rest here the next couple of days, and we'll be better on Monday.
Yeah, you mentioned kind of that never give up. How challenging was it for the guys with kind of that wraparound that looked like it might have gone in, and then you think you get the goal, it gets called back for offsides? How did the bench kind of react to that situation?
Yeah, I mean, it's a roller coaster, just like playoff hockey. I think, but you train for that and you talk about it. And at the end of the day, they're just circumstances, and it doesn't change the way that we play. So, we talked about it coming into playoffs, talked about it coming into this tournament. There's going to be tough ice. There's going to be tough bounces, tough calls. It's just our job to, keep the standard. Circumstances don't change our responsibilities, and our responsibility is to be ready to go on Monday.
From a coaching perspective, just come through a playoff series and you go from adjusting from one game to the next at the same point. How is it different as a coach in this format where you're going to have a different opponent on Monday? Like from a coaching perspective, can you take us through that a little bit?
Well, I think number one, it's about getting your mindset right. It's you can't hang your head. I think it's easier to be optimistic that, we have a fresh start against a fresh team and we can throw this one behind us a little bit quicker. But it's often it's a lot of the same too with even when you're playing the same opponent, you talk about no momentum game to game. So I think the guys have got pretty good at that. Whether it's a win or a loss, they can turn the page pretty quick. But, from a coaching standpoint, it doesn't change a whole lot. Again, it's number one, getting the mindset right. But number two, it's, concentrating on our game. When we rewatch the game, really, yes, you're watching a little bit about what Saginaw has done. Maybe we get another opportunity to play them here in a little bit, but it's more about our habits and, where we can be better from tonight's game.
Let's say, was there anything about them? I guess that surprised you that maybe because it's only never played before. Anything like that with them?
Well, that's a beautiful thing about video. I don't think, I think they would say the same thing. I don't know if there's many surprises anymore. I think, to their credit, I thought they played to their identity. They're a heck of a hockey team, and anybody you talk to around here will tell you the same thing. We watched a lot of that series against London, and they came as advertised. They're a real good team. They executed. They played with energy, enthusiasm, and capitalized when they got opportunities. So, again, they're a really good team, and they were a little bit better than us tonight.